I can see a placard saying, "I want to get married." So it's going to be a different topic, I think. Mr. President, good afternoon. Kirill Bajanov, 4th channel, Yekaterinburg Regional TV. Oh, you're dressed up, you're groomed, you're getting ready to go to the registry office and get married. Yes, indeed. And this is not accidental that I have this sign, this placard. I know that my girlfriend is watching this direct line. Olga, will you marry me? Please marry me. I propose to you. I propose to you, darling. It all happened here. So, Mr. President, we would be so glad to see you at our wedding ceremony. And now my question is, Mr. President, it's not accidental that I have this placard, this plate. I will not ask about public utilities or anything else. I'm after support measures for young families. Myself and my fiancée have been together 8 years, and I was born into a family of a priest, and we want to have children, but I cannot afford children. If I borrow a mortgage now to buy a one-room flat in Yekaterinburg, I'll have to pay 50,000 rubles per month for 30 years. Mr. President, is there an opportunity to help and support the young ones so that these amounts of money should not go to banks, but should be invested into our future and our kids?
As a young man, 23 years old, I can tell you for sure this is going to be the greatest stimulus that will help push our demographic trends upwards. Well, I can see that you've been with your fiancé for 8 years, so you started dating when you were 15? Oh, that's great. Good for you. You know, in the Caucasus, among the peoples who live there, they've got very good traditions. They marry out their children when they're still in a very tender age, and I think we should all follow their example. You know, I know Ramzan Kadyrov has got a big family, many children, many of them are marrying, both young men and young girls. I asked him about that. He said this is tradition in the Caucasus, though that's great. Well, as for your particular case, I've said that there's a whole architecture of support measures that has been set up for families with children. It applies to families of students. I'm not going to recount all the measures because that would take too long. And I've spoken about that. And it's impossible, you know, to wait ad infinitum for material conditions to improve, for you to get education. Well, you can wait forever. It's best not to postpone for too long having children, because this is part of our life, and we've got to go through this life because, you know, giving birth to new generations, and I think you're also a believer, so I would tell you that this is probably the mission entrusted to us by God, and we'll certainly keep up these support measures despite certain tensions related to the need to rebalance the budget. We have still managed to allocate money for family mortgage. And, you know, there are some places, some spots across the country where the mortgage can be drawn out not at 6%, but 2%. And, you know, when you are together with someone you love, it does not mean where you live. It's not going to be, you know, just a small hut. It's got to be a small apartment or a bigger apartment, but in a region where the interest payments on the mortgage are 2%, not 6%. You've got to have a look at all of that. What does your fiancée do? She's starting 3rd year, and I'm graduating from the journalism department. Well, yes, I've just said that there are several measures of support for student families, just have a look at those. But, you know, when young man thinks you have to buy this and that, you have to live somewhere, there are many issues to be addressed, but best not to postpone such fundamental matter as making family and having children.